Hello, this is Grandison Shines with Direct Business Marketing. Thank you very much for choosing to watch this video on the diet plan. Now, you may be saying that's a funny acronym. What in the heck does that stand for? Well, I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to share all this with you in this video. But basically, in a nutshell, it is our proven marketing methodology on how we launch successful marketing campaigns for our clients, B2B and B2C type clients. So, again, it's our proven methodology on how we market and go to market successfully with our clients. Here's what I'm going to talk about in the video. I'm going to tell you a little bit about DBM, who we are, what we do, what we believe. Talk to you about the industries we had an opportunity to serve, who we have helped. I'm going to explain what the diet plan is and why we developed it. I'm going to explain to you who the diet plan is for, which is very, very key because it's not for everyone. I'm going to take you through a couple of case studies and then talk to you about the 8 steps of the diet plan. And then from there, I'm going to wrap it all up with how you can get your own diet plan working for you in the market today. Okay, so a little bit about DBM. Well, what are we? And what do we do? Well, we're a direct response marketing firm. We specialize in response generating internet marketing solutions, marketing campaigns, and marketing consulting services as a means to generate leads for our clients. We've been in business for about 7 years now, and the whole aspect of the diet plan, our marketing consulting, hinges on lead generation, lead capture, lead story, and then lead nurturing. Those four things are highly important. We look at the campaign and say, okay, this is superimposed over every action that we do. So, in launching successful marketing campaigns, we've identified and come up with this diet plan that is our marketing methodology. When we talk about internet marketing solutions, we're talking about website solutions that we provide for our clients. We talk about campaigns. The campaigns include a website along with all the actions and all the components that are in marketing that particular product or service. And then there are some clients that come to us and say, we are marketing, but we want to do better. How can we do better? So we consult with them on either a one-on-one basis or a team basis to understand what their marketing is doing right now and then outline how they can make a better marketing campaign. And again, it all hinges on lead generation, lead capturing, lead story, and lead nurturing in order to sell, at the end of the day, sell more of our clients' products and services. Okay, let's talk about who manages what team. So Dustin, who's one of the co-founders and chief operating officer, he manages the day-to-day operations for client fulfillment services. When a prospect becomes a client, he and his team takes over in terms of updating the site, updating the information, editing the videos, doing everything else we need in order for the client to be successful online. Drew, he's another co-founder, and he's a chief technical officer. He and his team manages and are responsible for the technological foundation of DBM's clients and or our products for our clients and our own products also that we use for marketing. So by the time he and his team talks to our clients, it's fully understood what foundations need to be laid, what marketing tools we're going to embark on, especially the technological tools that we need in order to be successful and have laid down as part of the process. And then there's me, Grandison, another one of the co-founders and chief marketing officer. I'm responsible for managing the independent business owners and the independent marketing assistants in order to put out the products and services to the front end or to the clients or to the prospects. Okay, so when we talk about marketing and selling DBM products and services, we are the frontline avenue in order to interface with the client in order to do such. And our clients have the benefit of working with our consultants with the diet plan. Again, the diet plan is a step-by-step methodology, and I'll show you that in a little bit on how we put together and construct successful marketing campaigns for clients. We look at what we do. We have all these services that we provide for our clients, from marketing consulting, professional copywriting, because all of our marketing components, whether it's direct mail, whether it's a website, whether it's postcard, door hangers, whatever it may be, a script for video, a script for radio, it has words with it. So copywriting is a big part of our business. Social media marketing, how do we outline a successful campaign on social media? Email marketing campaigns, what that looks like, what it entails. Search engine marketing and pay-per-click campaign management, we do that also. Search engine optimization, you're familiar with that. Content submission marketing, when we have content like video, articles, and whatnot, how we submit those to different sites to create backlinks. Again, maybe or maybe might not be part of the search engine optimization process. Marketing collateral creation, anything from flyers to the website, or the any handout that the client may have. We construct all that, sales letters, everything else. We have an opportunity to work with them with that. Direct mail packages, again, anything that's going to be offline marketing for direct mail. But again, that's now has a strong marketing component too, or an online marketing component, because they're always led to do something online. And then event marketing, broadcast marketing. We talk about broadcast marketing, radio, TV, the scripts and everything for that, the video shoots and everything that entails with that. Info product creation, if they have a product that can be delivered online to a client or an end user computer, how do we take that and package it, and how do we market it? And then website creation, anything as part of our website solutions, social media marketing, how it integrates with our websites and everything else. All of that is what we do for our clients to piece together successful marketing campaigns. We look at the marketing truths. We had clients that come to us and say, "How can you be successful? What's different between your marketing and XYZ's marketing? How's your marketing? How is it constructed? How do you lay out the successful components of your campaign?" So we got together quite some time back and outlined what now have become 11 marketing truths. These 11 marketing truths are superimposed over every campaign. It doesn't matter the industry, it doesn't matter the product, it doesn't matter the service. These 11 core marketing truths, we won't go into all of them today, but these 11 core marketing truths are highly integrated within the diet plan because it's superimposed over the entire marketing plan from develop all the way to negate. It's always there, it's always present, and we'll show you how we integrate with that. So just to go from 1 through 11 right quick, we always start off with an ROI. We always say to the client, you need an ROI. Marketing is an investment, so therefore there should be a return on your investment. Whether for every dollar you spend, there's $5 gained back. Every dollar you spend, $20. Whatever that equates to, we want the client to understand that marketing is an investment, and you should get a return on that investment. Point number 2, every client wants 3 things. We preset over all our marketing, from webinars to live seminar events, everything. We say that if clients want 3 things. I'll go through those right quick. Every client wants value added in advance, every client wants a trusted advisor, and every client wants an adequate solution. Again, they want value added in advance, trusted advisor, and an adequate solution. You give your client that, you will be able to construct better marketing campaigns. Point number 3, know your prospect state of awareness. There's 5 states of awareness there. I won't go into them all, but definitely when a client excuse me, looks at your product or sees your product, there's immediate awareness of what that product is and does, an immediate judgment about that product. Well, there's 5 mind states that go along with that. We make sure that our clients understand you fall in somewhere, and that definitely has everything to do with the marketing message that would be conveyed. Number 4, people love video. Don't fight against it. YouTube is one of the biggest search engines right now, second, I believe, to Google.com. And guess who owns Google.com? Yep, Google. Exactly. That's why Google saw the potential and paid $2 billion for YouTube before it made a single dime. Number 5, content is king. We believe that those who make content, post it out on the web, not only do you have a lot of a big proof element, but you also have an opportunity to demonstrate your expertise, and plus people get to understand what you're about so they can know you, like you, and trust you, and eventually buy a product or service from you. Number 6, know your type of business. We make sure that our clients know their type of business. Not all the time do they know their type of business, which leads them to number 7, know what you're selling. A lot of times they say, well, we're selling the product, we're selling the service. Well, for more customer intimate type businesses, that's not necessarily true. People buy from who they know, like, and trust for. So for a customer intimate type of business, it's more about selling you than the product or service. That product or service goes along with you, but it's more about selling you and positioning you. Number 8, we always say there, you have to have some way to build your list, build your community of people. If you're not capturing leads right now, that's one of the 4 things. If you're not capturing that lead, then you're making a mistake. You're leaving a lot of money on the table. You have to be able to collect the lead so you can nurture the lead. So we always focus on building the list. Point number 9, bridging the search offer gap. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, but making sure that a client, when they type in your keyword phrase, when they're looking for you online, that they don't get something else that they're not looking for. So you have to bridge that search offer gap to give them exactly what they're looking for, and you have a better opportunity of collecting that prospect and making them a lead. Number 10, 3 ways to grow your business. We talk about 3 ways in our marketing plan. The diet plan focuses on one of these 3 ways to grow your business, or even 2, or maybe all 3, depending on where we are in the phase of marketing. Number 4, your marketing has 4 foci: generate, capture, store, nurture the lead. That's the 4 basic components, and that is superimposed over the entire campaign. So we've been very, very fortunate to have serviced some very high class industries. I mean, very prominent components when we're talking about a client, very prominent businesses. We had that opportunity to do that and service so many industries. I can't name them all here, but here you see from baseball cards to real estate to medical device, medical professionals, also mattresses, cigars, consulting companies, professional speakers, seminar companies, you name it. We've helped a lot of clients, universities and insurance companies. We've helped a lot of clients across many, many different industries. I couldn't make this too much smaller, but I wanted to give you an idea of who we had an opportunity to service, which has really helped us understand some things in terms of marketing also, because there's a lot of differences that hinge on every one. So some smaller clients all the way to bigger clients like General Dynamics, Boeing, some universities, as we were talking about earlier, even some that aren't listed here. I mean, I couldn't list all of them here. We had an opportunity to work with so many clients and learn so much throughout the year, which have helped improve the diet plan across the entire gamut, across the entire board. So now we have this really strong marketing methodology that has proven itself over and over and over, even for the smallest and the biggest of clients that was afforded the opportunity of the diet plan. So what is this diet plan? Okay, remember I said it's our marketing methodology, right? So it's our proprietary, we've developed this, it's our proprietary marketing methodology that we use to construct successful marketing campaigns for marketing products and service to your company's client types. Okay, client types, key word here. I'll explain that a little bit in a moment. The process which we developed, the diet plan, it can be continually applied across your entire marketing campaign at all times. So it can be continually applied to help market your products and services successfully across several different marketing mediums. And we always, always, always identify more than one marketing medium for every particular client type, because they learn and look for information in different spots. And we'll talk about that. The end result will be a completed marketing plan. That's the end result. That's your deliverable. A completed marketing plan that eliminates the monetary waste, as well as it outlines the implementation factors on how to implement the technological piece, how to implement the whole entire marketing plan. We also focus on the sign-off points, which are key. There are key points where, from going from one phase to the next, where there's an appropriate sign-off to make sure that all the tasks, all the duties are completed before we go to the next phase, along with all the milestone measurements and everything else. Ultimately, allowing you, our client, to sell more. That's what it's all about, to sell more of your products and services. That is the end result that we are looking for, bottom line. How can you sell more of your products and your services? Now, why did we develop the diet plan? Okay. Well, we developed a diet plan to assist businesses in constructing marketing campaigns that would do, again, those 4 things that we identified earlier: to generate a lead, to capture a lead, to store the lead, and to nurture the lead when they're marketing to their specific client type. Now, let's talk about what a client type is, and I'll give you an example. Let's take a bank, for instance, right? Let's take the banking industry. They have different client types, okay? So there's the consumer, as you see right there in the green. That may be mom or dad or the kid, right? And the marketing for them is different. The message for them is different, okay? So you may be marketing to them via TV, as you see a lot of banks advertise on TV, or radio, some broadcast media that is used to really go after a large set of people. Okay, so we know how many people watch TV, millions and millions every day. So they're getting millions of eyes viewed, and they all have different needs. Then they have the business client. This could be a business to business client and a business to consumer client, right? So how do you meet those people? Can you market online? Yeah, you can market online. Offline on TV or broadcast media. Yeah, you could do that, but you may do better by going to networking events or joining associations. Those types of specific places where businesses join together and look for business with each other. Okay, so again, the marketing message is different, maybe even a different product. Then they have their vendors, like the mortgage companies that are coming to them for lending, right? For lending purposes. Once a realtor finds a client who wants to buy a home, they then have to, what may choose to finance the property. And when they do that, a lot of the mortgage companies have several banks, not just one bank, but several banks that they work with in order to get the loan funded. And so their communication method may be different. They may be on a list to get their products and services via newsletter or whatever else it may be. But all that has everything to do with how they market. Now, across three different client types, you will have three different marketing message, which also equals three different diet plans. Remember, the diet plan focuses on a specific client type. We're going to focus on one client type, and you'll have a marketing message, a marketing medium, a marketing product for each one of your consumers. So that's what a client type is for us. So one of our clients may have three different types of clients. Okay, so again, the marketing message is totally different between the three, even all the way down to the products and services, which may be completely different, or each one of them have access to different products and different services. Okay, so that's why we developed the diet plan. Again, so it focuses on that particular client type. Now, the methodology focuses on using those 11 marketing truths that we've identified earlier, those best practices, plus our products, our internet marketing solutions and services to assemble successful marketing campaigns. So once you put it all together, we've outlined this whole process that takes us step by step in order to create a successful marketing campaign for that particular client type. Now, it also does the following. It also identifies and tracks which of the 12 high-level marketing mediums. We identify 12 high-level marketing mediums that your company should focus on or should use for that client type, and the reason why. Okay, because we do a lot of research and we give you that information, that data. Number two, there are usually five, six if you always want to include. We always include joint venture marketing. It's always a way to joint venture. It doesn't matter the product service, always a way to joint venture. So we identify five other front end marketing mediums that you should use to market to your client type also. And again, it's going to be different for each particular client type, or it can be different for each particular client type because they look for information in different places. Number three, we're going to outline the technological marketing systems that need to be in place, the foundation that needs to be in place, from autoresponders to the sites to squeeze pages to everything else that needs to integrate and work together to put as much as we can on autopilot, but to do its job in capturing the lead, capturing and storing, even nurturing the lead. So we put all that together. That's a lot. Okay, the task and duties, we outline the task and duties for each particular phase, who does what in what time frame. We document that, sign off on it. So that's a key part of our business. Sign off points according to the task, duties, and phases, right? Some of those sign off points. Milestones of the project, where we are in the project, where we are in week XYZ, and are we going and are we progressing according to plan. And then the marketing message, we always identify, and we have to identify the marketing message that's going to be communicated for that particular marketing or that particular client type. What message are they looking for according to that product or service that you're going to be introducing to them? Okay, and then the whole aspect of these 6 points, the what, the where, the why, the how, the when, and who of marketing your products and services. Now that's a lot. Now we have to understand a lot within that, and we have questions, sequences of events that we go through step by step in each phase to make sure that we gather all this information and present to you the most crisp, monetarily less wasting program available to you in a marketing campaign. Then we also we always provide the visual aspect for you, our client, so you can see how we're going to market. Here are 5 front end mediums that we've outlined. Once they participate in one of those, where are they going to be led to next, particularly a website that has a web form on it so they can fill out the form, enter their name and email address of some sort. What other offers are we gonna? We've identified different offers. So this is a very, very simplified version of a marketing process outline, including the nurture piece on the back end, the blue section there, how we're going to nurture that particular prospect. Is it going to be a phone call? Is it going to be more blog posts? Is it going to be more videos? Is it going to be email? How do we do that? So we identify all of that. So you get something that looks like this, may not be just like this, but you get something that looks like this that will tell you how we are, show you how we're going to go to market from a visual aspect. Okay. Now, who is the diet plan for? Remember, I said this is a really important piece because it's not for everyone. So here are 7 key factors on whether or not you can say, yes, I'm a candidate for the diet plan, or no, I'm not. First of all, point number one is the marketing budget. Do you have a marketing budget? Because the plan that we outline will entail a marketing budget of some sort. Or if you already have the marketing budget, great. If you've already identified it, great. Then that's good. So one of the most important pieces is the marketing budget. Point number two, those clients who want to market their products and services better to their current market. I want to market my products and services better. It's not, I don't think I have the market share I should have. How can we make it better in order to sell more products and services at the end of the day? Number three, those who are launching a new product or a new service to either a new market or an existing market. But if you're launching a new product or service, then you're a strong candidate for a diet plan because it's going to be a client type for that particular product or service. And for those companies who do not have a solid marketing plan, it's okay. No one has everything already worked out. But if you don't have a solid marketing plan, that's great. We can fit in and come in and say, okay, here's what we need to do in terms of the diet plan and outlining what needs to be done where. Okay, those who are initiating or revamping a marketing plan. Hey, a lot of companies start off with 2012. Hey, I want to start off with a new campaign, new marketing. So they're re-identifying what they're going to do for marketing, re-identifying who the prospect is. So we take care of that within the diet plan. It's also for small, mid-sized, and large businesses. We've had the opportunity to launch it to all three in a very successful manner, and that's how we know we can work across different size of companies. Because again, the marketing principles are all the same. It doesn't matter the product or service, and it definitely doesn't matter the size of the business. The marketing principles are all the same. Then for those clients who are business to business, business to consumer, of course, and those two types are the real top tier level types of businesses, and most likely we all of our clients fall in there somewhere. So if you fit there, yeah, we're going to work with you. We just don't service the consumer market as an end result or as an end user. But again, these 7 components here are judgments on whether or not we will actually work with the client along with are they or do they understand the 11 marketing principles we've identified. Let me walk through a few case studies right quick. Here's a company we had an opportunity to work for. One of the problems was a new division in the local market with little to no market share in electronic component distribution. They were focused on tier 1 accounts. We went through the diet plan, this other learning system, which we no longer do at this time, but the diet plan was key. So you can see in the red area that we have outlined at the bottom, the materials that we use, strategically written sales letters, so the copywriting section, along with the newsletter, the vast array of buyers, including engineers to purchasing agents to VPs. They had all these different types of client types, and each one of these had different needs. Okay, then online marketing components such as webinars, teleseminars, product brochures, everything else that we needed in order to construct a marketing plan online. The results: the target division grew from less than $50,000 a year to over 24 million in less than 18 months. In 18 months, excuse me. That was a very successful campaign. We had an opportunity to do that. It had a lot of marketing dollars to work with, so that definitely fueled the campaign. Okay, but again, it's not throw something against the wall and see what sticks. It's very calculated methodology on how we develop the marketing plan. Here's another one. Problem: 3 months away from the target date of an event with no marketing plan in piece. Now, this was definitely a scramble of a factor, but I put this one in here because it was one of our biggest successes. We implemented the diet plan, and what we ended up outlining are, of course, the mediums that we use in the front line, and then the return on the investment, which we have calculated here also in the red. So you can see the materials we use. We use direct mail postcards to a certain area, email campaign, newsletters. We went to local churches. Vendor floor space was a an opportunity to sell that. We completely sold that out. Joint venture with businesses such as Phoenix Biz Journals, Wells Fargo, the city of Glendale, plus more. We did a few press releases, a three-spot radio ad, which was very successful. TV, cable TV ads. We had an opportunity to do that. Streaming video, audio. I mean, the whole 9 yards. We just went all out. We had 90 days to do that. One of the big things that really was a success is we decided that we need to bring in a big name celebrity that would definitely draw the attention, and it definitely worked. Over 3,500 attendees, not including the staff and the vendor staff. So the entire floor space of the Phoenix Civic Center to participating vendors, a 38 for every dollar spent, 30 almost $38 return on investment, and calculating that that was a very good marketing program. Here's another guy today. We actually still do even less marketing for him now because the program works so well. At one point, his lot was full, and now because of his customer service and nurturing the lead that we've outlined for him, he has returned customers, word of mouth, everything working for him. So we do less with him now, but his marketing program is still full fledged. It works so good. It worked ourselves out of a deal. Not quite, but he still has very high level success with his marketing. Materials used: direct mail, streaming video, audio, inserts, bounce backs. We call bounce backs when they are at the counter. They got a little deal. Say, hey, go sign up for this, client for this. Squeeze page, sales letters, postcards. We did a co-op mail like Valpak Super Coops that brought it in a lot. So when he at the time he was franchised with Econolube, he went from 29th in the nation to 9th in the nation in less than 120 days. Now that was a very full-fledged campaign, and it did a very good well, very well, so well now that he's no longer a franchisee for Econolube. He has his own business now there. Okay, so now he makes even more money because he's not having someone dip their hands in his pocket. So build a database over 400 less than 180 days. Car count, average ticket size increase. Remember, this is one of those things. Want to grow your business? We told him at one point, time to raise your prices. He was a little uncomfortable doing it, but he did it, grew his business, and still did not miss a beat. Got a very good return on the sales, rose 32.8%. Okay, so we like those kind of results. Last but not least, it used to be Motorola Computer Group, now it's Emerson. So a series of embedded computers, high tech stuff used, introduction sales letters, mail, direct mail, brochures, and marketing sales packets. So the marketing sales packets was where salespeople took out into the market, helped them with that, and they started drumming up some business, some major clients. The results was a 43-to-1 return on investment for every marketing dollar spent. So that was good. We like those kind of results. So those are the 4 case studies that I have to go over with you, and along with the strategy. So feel free to rewind it if you want to look at those all over again. Now let's talk about the steps of the diet plan. Here's where the success lies of the diet plan, and let me explain how this works. So first of all, when you look at the diet plan, what it entails, we look at what we need to do first. The first thing we need to do is develop the marketing plan, the campaign. Okay, we need to develop that. We need to make sure we have everything developed for that particular client type, and that's the first step. There's a lot of information that goes into this. Of all the steps, this one probably has the most compact or completed bit of information that of all the other 7 steps. This one here is where everything is researched, outlined, documented, everything else, and you will understand with just having to develop the marketing plan. Everything, when I say everything, I mean everything that is hinged on the entire campaign. Okay, so that is highly important. That's the number one piece that we make sure that has all of our thought energy, our thought processes going along with it, is the develop phase, because that is the most important, or one of the most important phases. From there, we investigate and identify the investment, and we outline that, and that looks like what everything that's outlined line by line, precept on precept, on what your investment will be and what is entailed from one-time costs and monthly costs, recurring costs. So we outline both of those, and you have an opportunity to see exactly will be implemented before we implement the whole entire thing. We lay everything out. So the first two things you get in the diet plan proposal, you get the diet plan proposal, which tells you what we're going to outline. Then when you get the diet plan, the only two phases you see are the develop and investigate phase. Those are the only two phases that you know before we go into implementation or expanding the plan, which is next. So when you get the diet plan, when you get your deliverable after the proposal, you say, yeah, let's go. And we have our first set of meetings and we identify everything in the D, we identify everything in the I. If you never engage with us from that point on and have us do implementation, you still have a plan that you can implement and still be successful. We don't hold any stops. This is something that you've invested in, and we believe in giving you everything, giving our all to you so you can understand where we're coming from. So by the time you get the D and I, even if, again, if you do not engage with us, you will have a completed plan. And if you say, hey, I want somebody else to implement it, that's fine because you've earned that right to have that diet plan. By far, we will understand much more on how to implement it and all the shortcuts we need to take if we can. In order to, when I say shortcuts, I don't mean shorting the presentation or shorting your campaign. I mean where we can either cut cost or where we can make sure that we can get things done faster by adding more team members to it. We do that quite often. Okay, so you get the D, the I. From there, we go to say, yes, let's move forward. We agree with everything on the investment phase. We want all that. We need all that. We want to go ahead and have you guys implement it. So now we expand the systems. Now we start to lay, this is where Drew's team comes into play and they do their magic. They lay the whole technical foundation here and learning to and wanting to launch this marketing campaign and learning what we need to do for you as a client. So all the systems are expanded. Every technological aspect is pulled out. Everything that we've identified in the investment phase that you need, all that's put together and integrated. Okay, takes a little bit of time. A lot of times we can kill two birds with one stone, getting some of the other collateral done, the marketing material, the collateral if that needs to be, along with laying the foundation so we know how to do that and make sure that we still come out on the other side shining or smell like roses. Okay, even for you. T, then we test. This is the most important piece that a lot of marketing companies miss. I don't know why. And we get a lot of clients that say, we spent X amount of dollars and we felt like we wasted money. It's like, okay, did you test it beforehand? No, we didn't. I don't know why, but a lot of clients or a lot of, not clients, but a lot of other companies that would be our competitors don't test. I don't understand why we don't test. So we take a smaller piece of your entire universe and we test the marketing campaign. We test it. I mean, it's important to test. Let's see what it does. So let's not spend a bunch of money right now. Let's just take a little bit of that marketing budget and test it out and see what happens. This may be a point where we even enter some surveys and things. It depends on the campaign, but we test first. It's always, always, always important to test. We have no unction to lose money from a marketing campaign whatsoever. So we make sure we test heavily in doing this. Okay. From there, once we get the results back, then we present it. If it's the results that we want and like, then we present it to the entire universe. Okay, we present the whole entire campaign to your whole entire list that you'll be marketing to at that point. But again, we've already tested it, so now we can move to the P phase and present this whole entire campaign to your whole entire universe. From there, we gather data, we listen to the market's feedback. They will tell us what they like based on opt-ins, how long they stay at information on different pages, and all these things that we can track of the systems that we lay. And that goes along with the analyze piece. And so we take that data and we analyze it, right? We analyze it, scrub it down, make sure it's where we want it to be, and can we get a better return? Can we tweak this? Can we tweak that? From the entire rollout of the campaign. Then from there, we negate some of the problems and things that we've identified so we can sell more products and services. Then it's back to the T. It's kind of a rinse and repeat. It's back to the T. Let's test that piece out again, okay, to maybe the A/B split test or whatever it may be, and then then present it again to the entire universe. So it cuts out on us wasting time, definitely cuts out on wasting our clients' money. And it makes it such a better campaign. So you see all the steps laid out right here from the D to the N. That we develop the marketing plan, campaign, we investigate, identify the investment, then we stop. Hey, do we want to move forward? Yeah, we want to move forward. Okay, then we expand the systems, we test it to a mini market or mini test results for the mini market, mini universe. Okay, and then we present it to the entire universe. We listen to what they're talking about, what data they gave back to us. We analyze that data, and then we negate the problems to do what at the end. What the bottom line is to sell more products and services. Okay, again, the main idea is to generate, capture, store, nurture those leads in order to sell more of your products and services. That is the bottom line. If we're not selling more products, not selling more services, and not getting more opt-ins or building a list, then we're not doing our job. Something's wrong with the campaign. Let's reevaluate. Okay, but again, the bottom line, the main idea is to generate, capture, store, nurture in order to sell more of your products and services. That is the bottom line. Now, let's talk about how to get your own diet plan. 3 easy steps. Remember, the first 2 steps are the only ones you're going to get. After you initiate the proposal, you make the necessary investment on that, you're going to get your diet plan. So, first, get in contact with DBM Consultants so you can get your diet plan proposal. Make sure you're cool with that. Make sure you will understand that it will outline everything that we have discussed in the proposal. Okay, and that proposal, I think, is about 5 pages or so. It outlines everything that you will have to know. Then from there, you make the investment in order to get started. Okay, very, very well worth the investment for what you are going to get. Promise you that. Then number 3, you schedule your first 3 2-hour meetings. Okay, we have 3 2-hour meetings. Take those 6 hours, and we will ask you a series of questions. Go through the entire D phase of the diet plan, so you can so we can together gather the information we need to put together your plan. Those are the 3 easy steps. From there, you get your deliverable. Your deliverable is your diet plan, okay, minus the implementation, because we're going to make sure we go to the investment phase and make sure you're okay with that first before we start putting together the systems. Your new marketing planning campaign completely outlined for your selected client type, according to the product or service that you want to market. Okay, we'll talk about and we'll show you what mediums we are going to be using, why we're going to use those mediums to the market, your product or service, what technological systems we're going to deploy and lay the foundation on. We're going to talk about where we're going to market your product and service, and talk about who we're going to market to and how it will be marketed to them. Okay, so we understand all that information. And then the total investment summary in the I phase, we will talk about what you will be investing to implement your marketing campaign. Now, here's the kicker. If you say, yes, I want to move forward, okay, what we do is a little note there at the bottom. When you move forward with us, we will make sure that amount that you invested in for the proposal, for us to do that, to get your diet plan, we will credit that back towards your entire campaign. Okay, so that means that it ends up being a wash. So this is the way we protect ourselves from a client saying, hey, I want to do this, and then they don't pull the trigger. Well, we've invested a lot of time, a lot of thought, energy, a lot of talking, a lot of putting together, a lot of research and all the information. So, no, this isn't free, but contact your DBM consultant, or you can do this. Contact me right here. Here's my number, 888-571-5803. I'm at extension 202. Or email me, talk to me directly about how to get your diet plan. We want to make sure that you start launching successful marketing campaigns for every single client type that you have, and making sure that your clients participate in your end user as your product or your service by you selling more of your product and service. Again, that's the bottom line. Give me a call when you can. 602-369-8119 is my cell number, but you can always contact me via the office. It will transfer to my cell phone also, 888-571-5803 extension 202. Or email me at Grandison, at directbusinessmarketing.com. Again, it's Grandison at directbusinessmarketing.com. I look forward to talking with you soon. Thank you. Bye.